Hey everyone, my name is Simpsy, how you all doing? Welcome back to some more Stainless Steel Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition here today on the channel. We're back on SSHIP. We're playing as the Byzantine Romans. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. It's episode 10, and we're continuing our war with the Zengid dynasty. I did a little bit... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Crusaders are at the gates. These treacherous Crusaders are attacking us again. At Sasonia as well. Yeah, they must have some sort of target towards us. Okay, we might not be able to wrap up the Zengids then. We've been focusing on them. I was going to say I did a little bit of research on them. Apparently they're a Turkic ethnic group. And they, yeah, I didn't really know too much about the emirate. I thought they were maybe from the Arabian Peninsula or something. So we technically are fighting more Turks of a different dynasty. Alright. Also as well, someone said in the chat, in the comments that, oh, your reputation is despicable. So the diplomats, like, you can't really negotiate alliances and stuff with people. I was like, oh, that's actually a really good comment. Because basically to fully subjugate those massive towns, those massive Turkic towns, we had to do a little bit of exterminating. So what we'll do here now with the Emperor, our second, we're gonna have to continue it because, like, the thing is, these cities are so big and there's only like a 10-15% Orthodox population. Oh wait, the Zengids are destroyed now. Oh. I thought they would have had one more settlement. Oh, well, anyway, they're now done. We had a couple of battles against them. So they only have like 4 pieces of territory. Maybe they have more. Maybe they would have Edessa before the Crusade states. Okay, so change of plans here today. I did say we're going to be focusing on the Zengids because I thought they were at least had one more settlement. Do they want a ceasefire now that we've destroyed them? Damn Crusaders. I could even give them this. Like, I don't really need that far-flung territory near Baghdad. Like, I'll give you no. Yeah, so our reputation is still despicable. That's what it says there. Power average. Power weak. Relations still very much poor. Like, I don't want war with the Crusaders. I would have liked, like a white peace, but... No, nothing seems to go through. Okay, so we need to mobilize now. We'll try and build Orthodox churches where we can. Let's try and move Alexios, and we'll try and keep a garrison here. Only 257 per turn. That's the thing is, some of those settlements just have such huge populations, and because units are so valuable, it's worth doing it. The thing is, we're going to be hated by most of the world anyway. But we're 31 turns in, we've taken a huge chunk of Anatolia, and I suppose now we're pushing into the coastal region of the Levant. We've sort of pushed into the interior. So Sasonia should be fine for a siege. We could maybe sally out. That's not a bad garrison. Oh, and I can move reinforcements down. There's still a bunch of Catholic factions moving about, which scares me a bit. Can I try and get an army or a general down here? Because we've got a spare general that was sitting in Constantinople. So if I move you to Ankara, we might be able to daisy chain this, right? So there'll be a governor in every single province, but we'll save movement. So there we go. Just reshuffle the governorship around. Okay, so what do we got here? So there's 2 armies outside Aleppo, so I don't think they're going to attack. Can I raise an army from the north to help out Sasonia? Because that's not terrible, but it could do with some more reinforcements. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play this one because it's a captain against my captain, and we outnumber them by 300. If there was a general, I might have rethought that. Alright. There are some defeats more triumphant than victories. Okay. Reference to Pyrrhus. Man, that looks cool. That artwork. Alright, so hopefully for the second time in this series we're going to be able to throw back the Crusade states from Sasonia. So what we'll do... Oh, this is a really favourable castle. We'll put my archers on the walls and we'll try and bait them towards it. So if you do have to aggressively push out when you're under siege, it's sometimes more advantageous to not take the hit. Like, we could have ended the turn and then allowed them to attack me, but then they could have brought up more reinforcements. Oh, look at the layout of this as well. Do you see how the castle, like, juts out? This is, like, perfect. So, moving my spearmen, yeah, is a risky play, but in Medieval 2 and in Rome, you can sometimes bait the army towards you. They are actually moving back. We'll move up my horse archers and cavalry, because although we're attacking them, we might be able to bait them into an offensive siege. We'll see how we go. Because if we can, ideally, get them to move their entire infantry force below the castle, and get my arrow towers, get my archers to fire upon them, we're going to be able to crush them. I'm just going to swing around my cavalry here. So we've got some Turkic archers. Okay, there's some Syrian auxiliaries there we might be able to hit, which are a little bit more lightly armoured. Let's move you up here. But man, I'm having so much fun being back in Medieval 2. I just love Total War mods, man. Like, the majority of my time spent in Total War is just mods. Like, they're so good. I feel like you can have just such a crazy and vastly different experience depending on what mods you play and stuff. Okay, just sort of skirmishing here at the moment. So we're still not favoured to win this one. It's probably 45% in our favour, looking at the balance of power roughly. Let's move you up here. But now, I don't know. This is the second war we've had to deal with the Crusaders. We might just sort of have to get rid of them once and for all. Poland still has Damascus, so we could look for that. We might be able to get a good charge here. Oh, that's perfect. It's not the best charging into infantry most of the time, but with that really good high ground. Oh, yes, nice. Look at this, right? So, try and move my horse archers back a little bit more. Oh, we're getting engaged here. Nice. So we are slowly moving units up, and my archers and skirmishers on the walls are getting some fire off, and we've managed to bait in a Knight of Jerusalem cavalry unit. Let's move you to the left. Oh, okay, so now we're starting to get hit by those Knights of St. Lazarus. Yikes, they're probably really good. Oh, and now they're capitulating. My unit. The Lazarus pit. Okay, so now we're starting to skirmish a bit more. Yeah. These archers are pretty underrated as well. I'm surprised how many good mercenaries you can get in this region. Because we're making so much money, it's actually worth getting those mercs. Because the recruitment time in this mod is brutal. Okay, got some more units coming up here. So they are getting closer, and now they are in skirmisher range. So we're going to let our Roman archers try and whittle them down a bit. Ideally, we want them to charge. Yep, and now they're coming. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. And there's a unit that I've got not out here. Hang on, I'll just reorganize this if we can. The only problem is if they charge, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So let's draw something like that. And we'll go like this. Okay, so we're going to get caught there. But my archers, the Azat archers, are incredibly underrated. They're so good. Got some Kurdish archers helping us out as well. I don't know too much about the Kurdish diaspora community in this series. Oh, and we've managed to kill the enemy captain, and that's probably GG's. We've killed him incredibly early on. And it looks like now a lot of their infantry is retreating. And now we're hitting them from behind. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. Yeah, just looking at the castle and how it's set up. You see how those walls jut? This is like perfect for a front line there. And we might need to go on the offensive here. Just got to be careful. If we charge now, we don't want to let them stop on the hill and then turn this into an offensive battle for me. So let's try and move up slightly. We'll give chase with our cavalry.
The battle is in our favor.
Nice.
We remain true and wholehearted. Victory will be ours.
Okay, there's a spear militia coming, so we'll just move back. But we're in a really, really good position to destroy a full stack of the Crusaders here. Okay, so they have managed to reorganize somewhat. I think we've managed to get rid of enough of them. We've gotten rid of the captain. We can probably move to a more advanced position. My archers have used a little bit of their ammunition, but they still have a lot of arrows stored still. Put the cavalry on the flank. Just have to be a little bit careful because our general unit is technically that horse archer unit. Let's move up. And just need to wait for those archers to come off the walls. They'll take a little bit longer to get here. But they're coming. And once again, we might be able to get them to charge against me. I'm assuming they're not going to sit there and allow to get hit by arrow fire with impunity. We might be able to hit one of these units on the side here, though. Nice. Oh my god, they just panicked. That was a wicked charge. Okay, now the right flank is now looking to push, while the left and center just capitulated. Alright. Nice. It's probably going to be a big GG's here. And yeah, I don't know. I guess peace between the Romans and the Crusade states isn't going to happen, so maybe if we were a little bit more...
Praise the Almighty. Our enemy has lost his stomach.
I don't know, gentle, not despicable. I don't know. I still think that exterminating those settlements is still the play, because you can just keep the public order and you can continue to keep on rapidly and keep on going and conquering, but I don't know. Maybe... The thing is as well, I like to ransom units in this game. The thing is, if you release them, you get probably good traits, and I guess you become more chivalry. I can't say chivalry. I don't know why. Chivalrous. I find in Medieval 2 Vanilla, Dread is just so much more powerful because you get like the fear trait. And in battles, like Dread is just so much more superior than Chivalry that I've found. I don't know if it changes overly too much. My play style, hyper aggressive, going around conquering and stuff, it just tends to be more Dread. Alright, heroic victory. Oh my god, 154? Wow, we might be able to adopt him. Okay, so I will ransom because I want the money. We've captured a lot. And they rejected. So then you're essentially getting rid of them, which is annoying. I would nearly rather release them if I could, if they refuse. Okay, so we can probably now move one of these governors down. Do I move Andronicus, potentially? No, I'm going to move Neon. Okay, so now what? I guess we maybe try and siege out Antioch. We're still under besiege at Raqqa. They have Edessa. Yikes. Can I move you down somewhere? Can I leave one of these auxiliaries here? Oh, God. That's not too bad. Maybe if I move... There's a lot. I'm trying to get as many units over there to help. Who are you again? Okay, you're the adopted son. So like you're an adopted cousin. So if you die, it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I could maybe move some forces over there because they're gonna struggle to take Aleppo. So maybe I just move the cavalry, because I don't want Raqqa to fall if I can avoid it. So let's move everyone that has movement, right? And then we leave those still really bad public order. Maybe he's gonna have to deal with it for a turn. And I'm actually going to leave Aleppo, because it's going to be really hard for them to take that anyway. If we can crush this full stack, that's 2 done, and then they've basically got no armies up here. Then we've got nearly a full stack there. I might be able to swing... Oh no, I can. I can move units from Sassonia, because I don't think that's going to be threatened. I probably can move more units down from here as well. The public order, even though we managed to dwindle the population, it's still pretty bad. can I move another one here? So, because this was a massive settlement to take. They might struggle again. Okay, do they... I can't negotiate. I was going to say, do they want peace, potentially? So there's what? That's probably a full stack there, but it's split for some reason. I could move out. Okay, so I think we fight this one now. So the Emperor is going to be coming in as reinforcements. I think that's fine. And then 2 family members here. Okay, well, let's fight this one again. It's a 3-2. We only just outnumber them by 200 or so. Alright, so hopefully here today we can throw back our second Crusader army. Man, oh man. Starting here today, I did not expect, I did not anticipate a new full-blown war with the Crusaders. I thought we'd be focusing on the Zengids a little bit more. Also, they were nowhere near as powerful as I thought. I feel like the Turks put up more of a fight. As in the Turks in Rum and Ankara. Okay. Still will need to keep a watchful eye on Georgia and the Abbasids. Is there another faction around here? More than likely. So we're going to be purely focusing on the Crusade states. We might even try and take Antioch. There might be a thing. If we start taking some territory soon from them, we might be able to sue for peace. I don't know. I just never really wanted to be at war with them. If I could avoid it. But they just didn't like us being really despicable. Taking out innocents in Anatolia, I suppose. Okay, let's get our cavalry out. I might even get Aemilianus to come out as well. Oh, hang on. We actually might move that infantry outside because if we can stop those siege equipment actually getting to the walls, it gives us more time for those reinforcements to come in because they are charging now. This is not the biggest castle ever. Why are we using flammable ammunition during the day? I'd rather not, thanks. Okay, so this army is a little bit more impressive. The castle's way less impressive. Yeah, so it's these... Is it Azhat? Yeah, Azhat archers. I'm assuming they're some sort of Syrian auxiliary archer because they are bloody brilliant. Okay, so... See if we can find... Oh, there's some crossbows there. Go into them, charge into that. Now, we'll have to be a little bit... Oh, there's not really much we can do, but we've taken the risk of allowing the Emperor and his heir to be the commanding reinforcement. We're going to put him on aggressive because we need him to get down there. But yeah, there's always a chance when you allow the AI to control your generals. Their self-preservation isn't the best. We're just going to have to skirt a little bit there. Yeah, get rid of these crossbows. Armor-piercing bolts against heavily armored, plated Roman cavalry is not a good combination. Right, my archers are actually doing quite well on the walls. I think archers do get a bonus if they're on the walls firing. They must do. So if those ladders get near, I'm just going to charge out. Although it's probably better sitting back, defending in castle walls and on those narrow streets. Stopping them gives us more time for those reinforcements to come in. But here come the Crusaders. 2 generals. It's going to be a big one. Also, I might need to redeploy my assassins as well. Get them over here. Just have to be a little bit careful with Aemilianus. Come on, hurry up. Alexios, please. Andronicus, come. Alright, we're going to send a unit out. They're going to intercept. Nice. Hacking and slashing. Stopping that unit with the ladders. They had to drop it. Okay. 19 now of those crossbows. Crushing that unit. And now we're on the outskirts. Oh my god, my infantry is like so depleted.
The day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a world.
Constant wars, constant battles in this territory. Come on. Just need to hold on. The reinforcements have nearly arrived. Alright, here they come. My lord, the Emperor's here. Okay, perfect. Where's this siege tower going? Okay, right. Attack the ram. Stop it in its tracks. Oh, you're getting caught here. Nice. The reinforcements have arrived. I see a lot of good blue. Yeah, also I did switch to this different view in battles and no one seemed to notice or really care. So, I don't know. You can still zoom in pretty good. Do you guys prefer the minimal UI or do you prefer this one? I use minimal in the England campaign. Normal in this one. Okay, so now our units are holding, but I don't know for how long. One of my archer units is out of ammunition, but we're still hitting them on the walls. Nice. Oh, perfect. We've managed to snipe an enemy general. One down, one more to go. And if we can squish those units right up against the reinforcing and the castle wall, we're good. Okay, so a lot of them are in a rout. And look at this, we're about to get a massive cavalry charge. It looked like it was a wedge charge there. I haven't seen one of them. I don't tend to deploy wedge. I guess it's the AI. And look at this. We've got a textbook perfect encirclement. And then that's 2 full stacks from the Kingdom of Jerusalem crushed. And now they've capitulated. Let's try and run down as many of them as we can. And this is going to be another failed offensive for the Crusaders. I guess we're just too powerful. We're too economically strong. I don't know if they're at war with the Fatimids. Are they dealing with those border disputes down near the Sinai? Maybe. They were at war with the Zengids for quite a bit. We'll try and run down as many of them as we can. And once again, we'll try and ransom, but yeah, I'm surprised they don't have the money. We should do. My greatest fear is if we take all of this territory from them, it's going to join... it's going to draw the ire of Crusaders and the Catholic states and the Pope calling a crusade. But I think sometimes it's actually better to... Like, if they do that, from what I remember, it's actually sometimes better for them just to... You just let them take the settlement. Or otherwise they're going to be sending endless hordes and you're just going to be wasting units. Because, like, if they send, like, 7 full stacks, there's not really too much you can do about it. I suppose you can intercept before they come, but... It's going to be a super hard ask.
This is a clear victory.
Nice, clear victory. Only a couple hundred as well. Very nice. Let's ransom. And they rejected, so that's another family member done. And they've managed to fall back to Edessa. And I guess we'll try and siege that. And we'll look to probably siege Antioch. And we'll have a look at our recruitment casualties and stuff, and then we'll probably go on a full-on offensive. But unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 10 of the Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition SSHIP Byzantine Roman campaign. Stay tuned for episode 11, coming out the exact same time tomorrow, where we're going to continue this war, I guess, against the Crusaders, unless they sue for peace with us. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Keep supporting this series with likes and comments if you want to see more. And that's all from me. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.